The U.S. government paid reparations to Japanese American internment survivors. After the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, the U.S. government forcibly removed over 120,000 Japanese Americans from their homes, the majority of whom were U.S. citizens. Reparations of $20,000 each was paid to every eligible survivor. Why hasn't the U.S. government paid reparations to Black Americans, given the generational harm that was done to us? This isn't just about the past, it's about the ongoing impact on Black lives today. Black slaves and their descendants endured violence, family separation, and forced labor that built the nation's wealth. After emancipation, Black families faced Jim Crow, segregation, and were denied land, wealth, and opportunity. Systemic barriers like redlining and exclusion from the GI Bill locked us out of the American dream, so why not reparations? And still today, we face mass incarceration of Black men and police violence. The wealth gap is still growing, employment and housing discrimination still exist. We were never paid reparations, and no serious federal action has ever been taken to make things right. Now let's talk about the Holocaust and how the United States government helped negotiations between West Germany, Israel, and Jewish groups, even though the U.S. government had nothing to do with the Holocaust. The U.S. strongly supported the 1952 Luxembourg Agreement and other efforts to make sure West Germany paid reparations to Holocaust survivors. But the United States government isn't pushing for reparations for foundational Black Americans, descendants of slaves. The U.S. became a safe haven for many Holocaust survivors. The U.S. helped Holocaust survivors get justice from Germany. The U.S. has helped Holocaust survivors recover stolen property like art, bank accounts, insurance policies, and other assets that were taken from them. The U.S. government didn't commit the Holocaust, but it used taxpayer money to fund services like healthcare, housing, food, and legal aid for Holocaust survivors living in the U.S. The United States government will go out of its way to help others and give them justice, but it won't do the same thing for Black American descendants of slaves. So when I hear people say, "Why should I have to pay? I didn't own slaves," or "Why should I have to pay for something I didn't do?" Well, reparations was paid to Japanese Americans and U.S. taxpayer dollars went to help Holocaust survivors. So their argument doesn't hold up, especially when compared to how Holocaust survivors and Japanese American internees have been supported. Here's the thing. Reparations aren't about individual guilt, it's about government responsibility. The U.S. government wrote slavery into its founding laws, and the Constitution protected it. You see, slavery was protected and enforced for 250 years. Slavery was followed by state-sanctioned racial violence, segregation, housing discrimination, and more. The country built wealth, institutions, and industries off unpaid Black labor. So even if you personally didn't own slaves, the systems you live in were built by and benefit from slavery and racism, and the government still exists today as the entity that sanctioned all of it.